All right. Let's keep that same energy, y'all.
Is it Kenyon Drake?
Last week, now you called it. You called it with Brandon Cooks. We're going to give you your roses. We're going to give you your roses.
Thank you.
He absolutely kept that same energy, going 9 for 9 with 68 yards and a touchdown. Kosher, Big Baller, you guys are eating crow. And just my question to you guys, more specifically you, Big Baller. Did the train make it to Hollywood yet, or did you guys turn around?
The train started in Hollywood. It tastes exactly like the crow expected it, how I expected the crow to taste, and I run it back on the tape.
Semantics aside, Big Baller right here. This week, I'm putting Clyde Edwards-Helaire up against DeAndre Swift. I'll start with Clyde Edwards. He's got Le'Veon Bell coming in. Does he keep that same energy of over 160 yards and 26 carries and over 20 fantasy points to DeAndre Swift with his 116 two-touchdown performance? Incredibly efficient, 30 points, I might add. He has Atlanta next week. I'll start with you, Kamish. This is a positional keeping the same energy this week.
Both of these running backs had fabulous performances over the weekend. Won't be so much of a surprise. I'm
complimenting Clyde Edwards?
I am complimenting Clyde Edwards-Helaire. He had a fabulous game. You know, he was out there. I mean, I like rain games when they start to run the football and everybody. Yeah, it was a perfect game for all that. I applaud Clyde Edwards-Helaire. He did his thing. But I'm going to go with DeAndre Swift here. I mean, he gets Atlanta next week, which I feel like is a good matchup to kind of keep the train going. Clyde Edwards-Helaire get Denver next week, who is a pretty good defense. I just think that Kansas City is going to get back to tossing the football around next weekend. They kind of had to kind of take the night off when it came to throwing the football. I believe Patrick Mahomes wants to get out there and throw a few touchdowns. So I'm going DeAndre Swift to keep that same energy, that Swift energy. I honestly, you know what? I'm DeAndre Swift moving forward over CEH, especially with Le'Veon Bell hopping on board. I like.
And the praise was short-lived.
I like DeAndre Swift.
Within one segment.
To keep that same energy.
Nah. It's almost like he was like, man, what am I saying? Kosher, who you got, brother?
I got DeAndre Swift keeping that same energy. Atlanta's a decent team against the run. They're giving up about 4 yards a carry. They've allowed 5 touchdowns on the ground. I think DeAndre Swift can find the end zone against them. Right about now, CEH owners and bakeries might be baking Andy Reid a whole bunch of Clyde Edwards-Helaires, hoping that Le'Veon Bell won't eat too much into those running back shares. I don't expect Le'Veon to be the RB1, especially not right away. But I do expect him to be worked into the running back rotation a little bit as he learns that Kansas City offense. I think Swift keeps that energy. I think that the CEH situation is going to be something to keep an eye out in terms of how they're going to use him and Bell.
All right. 2 for D Swift. Please tell me you're playing devil's advocate. Big Baller. Who's keeping that same energy?
You already know. It's going to be CEH coming through this week. I'm not terribly worried about Le'Veon Bell, and I got a reason for it, too. A little bit of what I saw from Darrell Williams, it looked like they ramped him into a little bit of a role. I don't think that role is Darrell Williams. I think that 31%, 41% snap share is easily what you can slot Le'Veon Bell into without him taking away from Clyde Edwards-Helaire. Yeah, you think about, well, Le'Veon might be taking that touchdown upside, but so far this season, CEH hasn't had touchdown upside. Let's be honest, guys. He's got 1 on the year. It came week 1 on a big run. That's the same touchdown upside he's going to have with the entire rest of his 68% snap share that he's had every single other game of this season. If he drops into a 60% snap share, big play upside for a touchdown is still there. Plus, the majority of the carries are still coming to him. If you involve Le'Veon in the passing game, that only makes this offense a little bit more potent. I'm not scared of that. Run me back with CEH this week.
Hey.
I think they made their statement game, you know. Like I said, CEH was out there running angry. I think it's a big Patrick Mahomes game, man. I think they're going to go light the Broncos up. It's all right. You're on the Swift train.
All right.
Choo-choo.